Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. People have been trying to foretell the future for as long as we evolved. Well, if any one entity is going to forecast our demise correctly, it's likely going to be the Simpsons. Fox's cartoons have had many moments that have manifested themselves in real life, from the 9/11 tragedy to Donald Trump's shocking presidency. The spookiest thing is that they might have even predicted the current global health situation 27 years ago, when a deadly virus came over from Asia. Although many of the writers claimed it's mainly a coincidence because the episodes are so old that history repeats itself, that hasn't stopped viewers from fearing that some other worrying predictions they've made are still yet to come true. With that said, let's take a look at 5 Simpsons predictions for 2025. Number 1. This prediction occurred in the Simpsons movie from 2007, which talked about numerous pretty strange things, many of which could be predictions of future events. One thing in particular stands out as the movie's central theme. It's a massive environmental disaster causing a crisis that forces the country to quarantine Springfield by placing a giant bubble on the town. Although the bubble thing is a bit outrageous and would probably never happen, the part about the environmental disaster might just be a significant warning to us in the future. By now, we are aware of global warming and the gravity of the issue caused by humans. Companies are getting more and more careless in the way they do business, which has a major effect on our lives and our environment. Number 2. Back in 2005, Professor Frank invented the machine that allowed Bart and Lisa to see into their future. As in 2013, Marge left Homer because he blew through their savings on an underwater house and spent what he had left over on a hover car. Although the car is the prototype and the ride is a bit bumpy, it does get them through a quantum tunnel. The 1992 episode Itchy and Scratchy the Movie finishes with a scene 40 years into the future. The scene shows a much-aged Homer and Bart being passed by a Star Trek-style hover car as they walk to a cinema. While walking down the street, hover cars seem to be a complete normalcy. The fact that we all know hover cars have been in the making for a while suggests that the concept won't be implausible by this point in time. Number 3. One of the main talking points in recent years is the colonization of Mars. Numerous people have already applied to go and live on Mars and help turn the planet into a human colony. Although this hasn't happened yet, one episode of The Simpsons shows a world where Lisa and Marge are sent to Mars on a mission to build a habitat there. Marge is not excited when Lisa signs up as a volunteer for a future one-way trip to Mars, which is why she suggests going with her. In fact, hoping to prevent Lisa, the whole family signs up. The concept behind this is to colonize the Red Planet before 2026. Although the takeoff fails, Lisa and Marge make it to Mars in 2051, only for Lisa to announce she wants to move to Venus. If we ask Elon Musk about this, it would definitely happen in the near future. Number 4. Some people have claimed that the episode featuring mind control through music was one of the scariest they have ever seen, and it indeed gives you the shivers. The episode in question is New Kids on the Block from 2001, featuring the plot that shows Bart, Milhouse, Nelson, and Ralph becoming members of a boy band named the Party Posse. But the band is actually a scheme by the US Navy to bombard children with subliminal messages. The entry may be making it into the Simpsons predictions that have come true list sooner rather than later, as some people believe that hip-hop lyrics brainwashed listeners. People even like to think that Led Zeppelin had been telling them to worship Satan since the release of The Stairway to Heaven, and a variety of people have pointed the finger at Judas Priest since. Well, what do you think about this? Did you experience this situation yourself? Let us know in the comments down below. Number 5. The following prediction is probably going to happen at some point, although it didn't happen with Hillary Clinton. America will eventually get a female president. The Simpsons seem to agree, and in one episode, the fans saw a future where Lisa Simpson became president of the United States. The episode already guessed that Trump would become president, so this could easily come true. That brings us to the end of today's video. Let us know in the comments if we missed something. Anyways, be sure to leave a like to the video if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next one.